You have a guy and a girl get together. They are really attracted to one another, and they believe they love each other. And then they get into a committed relationship, marriage, call it whatever you like. And the guy knows that he loves his wife, and she believes that he loves her too. But she gets knocked around physically from time to time. And where is that coming from? Well, you see, there is no real alignment with what love truly is in that situation. What is happening is that the mind is, the guy has been told all of his life that the man has got to be the boss. And so you've got an immediate misalignment with love, because love is not a control issue and being the boss is. So now you have a situation where he's got to be the boss, and he's married a feisty little lady, and she's maybe not so aligned with him being the boss. And so now the next misalignment is that, okay, how did his father create this concept of him being in charge? He got physical. And so now you have a complete misalignment between physical, mental, and emotional. And is it any wonder that they're all confused? Because in his heart, he does really love her, and at some level, his wife believes, yeah, he really does love her. But where is this other stuff coming from? And that's just a classic example of misalignment. Another interesting one was, there was a study done in Calgary, up in Canada, where they interviewed people and asked them what did they think of work. And it was interesting, 70% of the people hated their jobs. The sad part was that 60% of that 70% hated going home after work as well. So, misalignment. Now, how could that happen? Well, okay, let's say that you, in your heart, are an environmentalist. You believe it is time for us to start looking after this planet that feeds us. But your mentality is that, you know what, if you're not making money in this life, you're going nowhere. You've got to have money on to put food on the table, and so the best money you can earn is in the oil industry. So here you are as an environmentalist working for something that is totally contradictory to the environment. Is it any wonder that you're confused? Is it any wonder that you don't feel good about yourself? And it happens all through life. So yeah, that's what I look at. And when I talk about alignment physically, okay, I look at what I'm talking about there is are you using your whole body as a single functioning unit in the physical tasks that you carry out during the day, or are you operating as a maze of individually functioning items? And again, the classic example is, do you lift with your knees or do you lift with your back? And we know which one is better for you. If you lift with your knees, you can lift a far greater weight than lifting with your back, and it's a lot safer too. Then the next physical alignment that you have to consider is how are you treating that body? What are you feeding that body on? Are you putting junk in there? And we don't have to look too far to see how many people are doing that. And if you're putting junk into your body, that's creating confusion, because, on one level you're telling yourself that you love yourself as a person, that you're special, that you're a good person, and all the rest of it, yet you are treating yourself in a way that doesn't align with that. And so the confusion starts, and then you start seeing yourself getting bigger than you thought you should be, and so you now start hating your body, and there we go, on our downward spiral again. So it's not difficult at all. But it does require discipline, and it does require consistency. You can't be in love with a person one day and beating them up the next day. You can't be saying that, I take care of my body one day and then drinking Diet Coke the next. You can't be doing those sorts of things. If you want to be truly the best that you can be, you have to be fully aligned all the time.